Stand up for me, bud.
So you come down. This is the road. He can do that because he's on the road. Just calm down for a second.
Chill. Stop it. Stop it. Sit up.
Outrage in Central Florida after body cam footage shows police handcuffing a 9-year-old student for 13 minutes inside his own classroom. The incident happened on February 2nd of this year at an elementary school in Oviedo, Florida. According to the incident report, 2 Oviedo police officers were called to Central Elementary School in response to an unruly child. Here on Officer Yashira Moncada's body cam, you can see the child throwing paper and books that have been scattered across the floor as staff members attempt to calm the child down. Officer Moncada then tries to approach the student to try to de-escalate the situation. The officer is met with fists and profanity from the 9-year-old.
That's okay. I get that a lot. Doesn't hurt my feelings.
Staff members hold a blue punching bag as the student continues to lash out, this time by kicking the teacher. Next, Officer Scott Mosley responds to the classroom, while the student continues to throw items across the room, including a wet floor sign. Moments later, Officer Mosley handcuffs the student, which according to the incident report, the officer did so out of concern for others in the room.
So you come down. This is the road. He can do that because he's on the road. Just calm you down for a second.
On Officer Mosley's body cam, you can see the child repeatedly kick the officers while they attempt to restrain him. Once in cuffs, the student continues to scream profanity.
Stop it. Sit up. Chill. Chill.
Relax.
Chill.
According to the police report, the handcuffs were dangled loosely around the child's wrist, but didn't allow the hands out. The child can be seen making efforts to free himself from the cuffs. Officer Mosley is seen holding the child's arms and wrote in the incident report he adjusted the cuffs higher on the student's arms so he could not injure himself trying to get out. Meanwhile, Officer Moncada was heard trying to get the child to cool down.
You're throwing things. You're putting everyone else in. You need to hear it. It's okay, I get that a lot. We're trying to figure out why you're so upset.
Stop pulling. Stop pulling. Stop looking at my hand.
You relax, we can talk to you and you can talk. That's why you're not going anywhere. You know, in another situation, you would be in very big trouble for hitting a police officer. Just letting you know, the older you get, it's going to be very harder for you to be making these behaviors. You're doing really good with Officer Tennant. She gives you stickers, she asks you how your day is, and then this is how you treat us. You can relax, you can take the cuffs off, but you're literally endangering everybody here by hitting everybody. They don't come to work to get beat up. They come to work to keep you safe and teach you. That's fine.
A few minutes later, Officer Moncada continues to encourage the student to calm down so he can be let go of the cuffs.
You don't care, but you can go to jail for things like that. And I don't want to see you go to jail for things like that. Okay? You can get in trouble for hitting staff too. Okay, I've done it since pre-K. That's not nice. Why do you do those things? Because it's teacher. Oh, but why? They're only trying to teach you. Okay. But we want to get you off those cuffs, so you're trying to get off the cuffs. We can easily open them if you just comply and you talk to everybody and see what's going on with you while you're having a rough morning. You're trying really really hard to take those cuffs off, and we want to take it off, trust me. We just want to make sure everybody's safe. So can you talk to us?
Next, the teacher is seen calmly speaking to the student, which seemingly calms him down, prompting Officer Mosley to release the student from the handcuffs.
Thanks, bud.
Police say shortly after that, they were able to get the student to go to the guidance counselor's office. The child's parents are now suing the city and the police department. According to local reports, the parents of the student filed a lawsuit at the end of September against the two officers involved in the incident, citing the entire thing.
Hillsboro, Oregon. Despite what you were about to see, the charges in this case against this young woman were ultimately dropped and the record expunged.
Let's go.
No, we're gonna let go. We're gonna call the police and deal with this the right way. Okay? You're not gonna go anywhere. We're gonna call the police.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to see you when you assault someone, you'll go to jail.
Good, good. Okay, when the police get it, we'll see. We'll see, okay?
This unidentified man is a loss prevention specialist working undercover. He claims to have just seen this woman steal several items from the store. A bystander in the store decides to record their interaction.
Shoplift, you can't shoplift here.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
You don't shoplift here. You can go somewhere else, right here.
What? Let's go somewhere else.
You're not going anywhere. You shoplift. You stay right here, and we're gonna call the police. You're gonna get arrested. It's real simple.
You just hurt me in the parking lot.
That's right.
That works too.
His hunch is that the stolen goods are in her purse. He refuses to let go. The man's co-worker calls police.
You didn't get him to let go of me.
Are they coming? Okay.
Good. Yeah, we'll see.
You can't shoplift as if you're gonna get away.
You just grabbed someone.
Yes, I did. You shoplifted.
Pushed me into the parking lot.
Sure, I did.
The woman doesn't dispute the shoplifting allegation.
Let's go with my purse.
Man. Oh, you gonna start kicking?
Yeah.
You gonna start kicking at the shoplifting? Start kicking.
You hurt me in the parking lot.
You shoplifted. You don't shoplift, now you're kicking. Go ahead. And what's
You
gonna happen?
hurt me in the parking lot. You threw me in the
Oh, yeah.
my arm.
I did. I sure did. Oh, really? I'm gonna take you down for that. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Their struggle to wrestle control of the purse escalates.
Stop it!
Andy,
You need to stop!
keep still.
Stop it! Stop it!
Stop him.
Stop it!
Let him go.
No!
Stop.
No!
Other shoppers rush in and try to calm the situation.
No!
No. Let's let it go. I know. Let's
I'm working! She's working! In order? In order?
let her go.
I'm only in a barbecue.
Step away from me.
No!
Yeah.
I work here, so no.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Keep the money going. If you have stuff you can check out, please. Let go.
Another employee tries to continue business as usual.
Stop it!
You're being filmed, man, and everybody's just pointing out what you're doing.
The situation seems to calm down.
That's what's good, right?
Yeah. Are you please? You've done your job.
Come here.
Grab my glasses, please.
Turn around. You guys mind your back?
He actually.
Okay.
You know
Turn
that.
around on me, it's gonna be back to you. Face the other way. Don't move, got it?
Arrested at the scene is 26-year-old Sarah Michelle Jarvis. She is charged with robbery. She had 2 stolen items in her purse. The charges were eventually dropped and the record expunged. The undercover employee was not charged in the incident. In the state of Oregon, a person can use reasonable force to detain a shoplifter until police show up.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you pass the cars, okay? So I tried to pull back as much as I could off the right, give you
did you fucking...
Because the guy right here waved me on. That's why I was trying to wait for all the cars to come past. They never got to there yet. So that's my bad. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I didn't...
I know, that's why I saw it and I was like, oh, fuck. So I've had situations like that riding too. So I do apologize, okay?
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Right there, man. I don't want you getting whacked by somebody not paying attention. That includes me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
He literally had to touch grass after that awful wobbling incident. He was filtering through traffic on a rainy day when his bike suddenly wobbled and almost slid out. Riding on a wet, freshly painted road will make you lose traction instantly. He should consider himself lucky to be alive after a slide like that. She thought the car was changing lanes, so she swerved and sped up without realizing it was stopping for an old man crossing in a no-crossing area. She barely clipped him, but went down, trying to avoid a much worse crash. It's not really his fault. The car ahead stopped and opened the door out of nowhere. He barely had time to react and clipped the biker next to him. I just wish he had better gear on for protection. Either he thought that tree just looked lonely, or he suddenly decided to unlock his inner monkey, but that grip definitely saved him. Biker riding on a rocky trail when he lost balance and crashed hard.
On the morning of April 2nd, 2025, police were dispatched to a residence in West Salem, Wisconsin, following a report of a domestic disturbance. A 20-year-old man had moved in with his 78-year-old grandmother about a week earlier. Since then, she noticed that he had been displaying signs of paranoia and wasn't sure if it might be related to drug use. That morning, these concerns escalated. She recounted that he came downstairs after waking, grabbed a popsicle stick, and went back upstairs. A short time later, he returned holding the popsicle stick like a knife, said, "I've got it, you," and began making stabbing motions, striking her on top of the head. After being hit roughly 10 times, the grandmother managed to escape the house and run to a neighbor's home for help, later stating that she saw a look in her grandson's eyes that she had never seen before. Police arrived shortly after and went to the neighbor's house to speak with the grandmother.
Oh, so somebody just asked if you ever run out. He's in there.
They think she might run out there if you guys want to know, but... Hi.
I'm a good grandma.
I'm all set down, Lane.
You want the channel?
I'm not good, no, thank you.
While talking with the neighbor, officers noticed the grandson watching them from the front window of the home.
Oh, look out the door.
He advised he's watching out the front door. Good. So what happened today?
He's been acting paranoid. Him and his sister had tried, he was living with her, so he moved out. And staying with me till I got into an apartment. But lately he's been so paranoid. You can't tell, he's always right, and you are always wrong. We're trying to make things better, you know, and but he just wouldn't accept that. And then this morning, he came downstairs, out the door, and I don't know what he did in the kitchen, he went back upstairs. The second time he came downstairs, he had a popsicle stick in his hand, and he said, I gotta kick you.
He said, I gotta kick you.
I gotta kick you. I said, what's the matter? No, let's talk about it. And he said, oh, Grandma, no. He said, I have to kick you. And he started hitting me with this popsicle stick on top of my head.
How did he, like, poking you with it, or just
Yeah,
in his
he
hand?
was hitting. He was hitting.
Yeah, she's got blood on top of her head, but it's not bleeding, gushing or
Okay,
anything.
do you want an ambulance to come check you
You
out?
know, I think I'm okay. He hit me many times, and he had me to the ground, and I managed to get up once, and then I headed to the door, and he got me down, and I fell again, but I was close enough to the door, I could unlock it and undo the knob and get out, and then I came over here. But he didn't come after me, which I thought, I was scared, because I thought maybe he would. He was that mad at me. You could see it in his eyes. He's not a drug user, he wasn't, put it that way. He did use some marijuana a couple of years ago, and has always said that he has quit. Well, then he lost his key to work, and that kind of just kind of,
Yeah, he called me about that the other day.
did he?
Yeah,
He
he
just
was
kept,
paranoid, like you
right,
said.
calling and talking, and, well, he stopped calling me last night. When I went to bed, he was fine. He got up and he said, I'm going to bed. So, okay.
When
so,
did he say that?
last night, and then this morning, and he had a look in his eye that was like the devil. I'm not kidding you. I knew something was up. Before he got downstairs, I found this black package of blue, round, orange glow things, it was called. And it said to take 1/27th of a 1/27th. How do you measure that? But anyway, have you ever heard of that, orange glow? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's one of those, I think.
The only thing I could think is like a THC gummy or something.
Yeah, it's stuff like a gummy bear. He'd look, oh my God, if I'd met him somewhere and didn't know him, he scared me.
So just to recap, you were just at your house, came right over here after this whole incident, so maybe a half hour ago. He came downstairs, grabbed something, went back upstairs, and then he came back down with a popsicle stick in his hand and was holding it like
Like a knife.
a knife and said, Grandma, I gotta kick you.
Yeah, he didn't say grandma, he just said, I have to.
I have to kick you. And you said, what are you talking about? And he said, I have to kick you. And then he lunged at you and started hitting you on top
Well,
of the
actually,
head.
I had gotten up to walk to him and I find out what was the matter, you know. I said, tell me what's wrong, and I had to kick the popsicle stick.
Okay, on top of your head. And he just kept stabbing you like a knife, but hitting you.
Right.
And then, I know you said a lot. Do you have any idea how many times did you estimate?
Oh, 8, 10 times.
8, 10 times, and you fell to the ground?
He knocked me down, and but I had fallen close enough to the door where I could unlock it and get the doorknob open and knock my glasses off. They broke over there somewhere.
And you had no idea why, just maybe something to do with the mistake, and I assume.
I don't know, I've never seen anything like that in the house.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is he the only one home?
Yeah.
Okay. How long has he been living with you?
Maybe 4 days, well, let's see, what is it?
Has he lived with you before?
No, I don't think he has.
I normally don't ask this in these situations, but I need to, just in case it doesn't, I'm going a little technical here, but it needs to qualify as a domestic for a mandatory arrest. If it doesn't qualify as that, would you be willing to pursue charges?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't come back tonight.
Normally I don't ask that, but being if he's living with you only for a week. So he'll be arrested and we'll put a no contact with you or your home. This is gonna be a really silly question I have to ask though. Did you give him permission to hit you? Did it obviously hurt? It still hurts, from my understanding? Is that your arm?
That's my arm, yeah. I don't know, I think that's a cut from.
Yeah.
Would you mind just leaving it for now?
Sure.
I'm gonna go take care of this, and then I'm gonna come back and snap some pictures, and then we got some other forms for you and stuff, okay?
Susie.
I just got home.
Yeah, do I have permission going by your house?
Yes, you do.
Okay, he's the only one there. Alright, thank you now.
The information was then relayed to the other officers, and they decided to make entry into the home.
So, we have permission to go in. I definitely have charges. I gotta get them all sorted out, but right now we got elder abuse and battery. He said he's paranoid right now. She doesn't know if he's on something. She found like little gummies, I'm thinking THC gummies. Came downstairs with a popsicle stick of all things and said, I have to kill you. And you're like, what are you talking about? What's going on? I have to kill you. And then he started stabbing her with the popsicle stick, hitting her in the head 5, 10 times. She fell to the ground and was able to crawl out the door and run over the neighbors. She said, go in if you need to. We should be the only one home.
Overdrive.
Yeah. Well, can she, well, they're both kind of.
Sorry, Michelle. I know you shouldn't talk to you.
I guess I'll leave that up to you. Normally I would. I mean, she's a cop.
Okay, you guys back door?
Okay. Say, knock or just go in.
Got consent?
Yeah.
I would say let's go go in and announce at the same time.
607, hold on, channel.
I'll go lethally, go taser in hand. Yeah,
She's saying for
I don't have a taser though.
you go taser in hand.
What's down, please? Show me your hands. Stop. Stop, please. Stop.
Resistance and aggressive behavior, OC spray was deployed directly to his face, eventually affecting everyone in the room.